hello family and friends. Today is Friday, December 4th. We have a lot to show you since our last video. We've got a lot done. The builder, it's coming down now to the end, and we're very excited to show you what we have done. So I'm just gonna turn the camera around here and you can just kind of see. So starting from the foyer, just looking up, the first thing is we have a chandelier up there that we installed. Believe it or not, Michelle actually hung about 3/4 of those tiny little crystals up there. I know it's hard to see because the builder put plastic over it just to protect it from dust and debris, but yeah, she was up there on a really long ladder, and she put all those little crystals on there. I was very proud of her. We ordered pizza. We had our first delivery to the house. We sat in the formal dining room, well, the only dining room, and we ate pizza. We sat around a couple chairs and we had pizza and we had soda, and it was our first dinner in the house, which was really special. As you can see here, honey, what kind of trim is that? Craftsman style trim. So our builder, he's a Craftsman style builder, and so he put Craftsman style trim on all the main areas of the house. You kind of see that right there. It's really pretty, and then you have it going down. We still don't have a floor yet, but that's okay. We have sconces. I love sconces. That's my middle name. If I turn it off here. We still have the plastic around it just because, just to protect it from dust. But we're going to have, what's this room going to look like, honey? What are we going to do in this room?
So we're going to have a huge dining table, which is going to go here, this way. It's going to seat, what is it, 10 people, 12 people?
It'll seat up to 16.
Oh.
When it's fully extended, but you're right, it's going to seat.
Extendable table.
Yeah.
And fully extended, it'll seat 16 people. It's 2 on either end, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and then we're going to have a nice light fixture hanging over the table. We'll have a nice sideboard over here on this wall. But right now, what we have here is boxes full of materials, and what's in here is the countertops to the bathroom vanities.
Very good. And up here, as you can see again with the Craftsman style trim. Comes down. The detail is really amazing. Very happy with that. Very happy with all the trim in this house. Now we're going over to the study. This is my study. It's pretty cool because we're still waiting for doors here. So I'm gonna I didn't want a completely open glass door because I am going to be working in here all the time. And I like that privacy of being able to shut it and just being able to focus and concentrate. So we're gonna do like a frosted glass. It's not frosted, but what is it called? We're gonna do a glass here that lets light in and out, especially in the foyer. The light comes in through the sliding glass door and through these windows up here and right here. So it allows a lot of light to come into the foyer, and I don't want to block that off. So this is still open, waiting for glass doors right here, which is pretty cool because you can actually still see what the house was like when all this was still just frame, just the framing. This, got the study here and got all the dimensions, all their math as they were working along and doing the cuts. You can still see some of the bones of the house here, which is pretty cool to see. And then the study. I am in love with this room. They're still doing some of the trim work. They haven't finished the final painting and going over it. Obviously up here you can see they haven't done the puttying yet. They gotta putty all the nail holes. But again, it's the Craftsman style. I almost fell. Even the little windows up there have the Craftsman style. I still have to order my fan. Michelle's been on me about ordering a fan in here. I gotta get that ordered so they can install it. But we finally got, and this is the first time we're seeing this. Today is the first time we're seeing this because we don't get to make it out to the house all that often. They got our grates in here for the heating. They got the outlet covers on. This is going to be for my Cat 5 cable down here because my desk is going to be in this area. Again with the trim. Again, they're going to come through here and retouch up this paint, but this is just kind of the first coat. And of course, the view from this angle. So on Monday of this coming week, the builder himself and his crew are going to begin installing the fireplaces in the house. So this is a wood burning fireplace, and I'm really excited to get that in. It actually also has a blower right here. This is attached to this down here, and it's going to be able to blow the heat out and not just kind of keep it contained in one area. But I love sconces. Check this out. That is beautiful. That's all I need in this room. The fireplace and those sconces, a glass of scotch, and a good conversation. We got these sconces from Restoration Hardware. That's one of my favorite stores. And I've always loved Restoration Hardware. We still have the plastic on here again because there's like drywall dust and stuff on here. But this is an aged metal that's here with a sandy lampshade, and it really makes a nice ambiance in here. It just creates a very nice glow in here. It's going to be beautiful. And moving on to the coat closet. Honey, will you please demonstrate the coat closet? There will be handles on there. We just have to get those installed. There you go. As you can see, we have the coat closet. It's a pretty tall closet right here. The house originally wasn't designed with the coat closet, and I think it's so just beneficial to have a coat closet when you come in the front door, because we're not going to take people's coats. Where are we going to put them? On the bed? So I was like, no, we got to put a coat closet into this house. Is that your idea? Like I said, it was Michelle's idea to put a coat closet into the house, which makes a lot of sense. There's a door. Let me get your coat and put it right there. So, and then also, I thought it was pretty cool. Michelle got a little bench that fits in this area right here. Nice little bench. It's a perfect size. So when we have our guest over and they're not the kind of people that can just bend over and put their shoes on, they can sit on this bench right across from the coat closet and easily put on their shoes. Now, they could have just gone to the dining room table that's right there, but nope, we got a bench. Now the great room. Check this out. This is beautiful. Still don't have a railing yet. We do have the bull nose up here for the second floor. But no railing yet. That's going to be last. They still have the protective layers over the wood because they don't want any of this exposed. Not even pull it up. You can see here, that's our true, they're going to stain this, but that's our true wood right there for the stairs. We still got to order, well, we have a fan right here. I think it's an 85-inch fan, which is going to go right up there. So it's a nice big fan that's going to match the space perfectly. And you can see the trim also in the 3 big windows up top. We have our thermostat right here, which is exciting. Every time we come out here and we see something new, we're just, oh my God, got a thermostat. ADT was in here. They hooked us up. We have this whole place is like Fort Knox. We're gonna have 5 outdoor cameras. If a squirrel moves outside, we're gonna be able to see it. It's gonna get shot. It's not. No, it will not get shot. We are pro squirrel. Of course, and then the built-ins over here. Eventually, when all's said and done, we'll have this. This is gonna be for our phone. Believe it or not, we might get a landline just in case. And if we do, it's gonna be right here. See? Phone.
Here we have the kitchen. It's pretty spacious. We're gonna have a lot of stuff in here, and we think it's gonna look pretty cool.
It's.
I'm kidding. I feel like we've been through this so many times. Over here, we're gonna have the refrigerator. Next to the refrigerator, we're gonna have a built-in microwave. In front of this window is gonna be the sink. To the left is gonna be the dishwasher. Over here, we're gonna have a double wall oven. And then right here is going to be the these are the pendants that are gonna hang above the island. The builder left them here. I think they're gonna get ready to install them next week. And then over here, we're gonna have a wraparound counter with cabinets and above cabinets as well. Right here, there's gonna be a wine fridge, and on top here, there's gonna be lattice for wine bottles and those slots for like the hanging wine glasses. There's gonna be a second small sink over here. This is kind of gonna be like a wet bar area, so we're gonna have like a coffee machine over here and tea and all that kind of stuff. This is the breakfast nook, so we have a table and chairs that we're gonna put here, and we're gonna install a light fixture. It's gonna go above there. We kind of want it to be almost like diner style, so we got like the hanging down lights that kind of reminded us of that. Entry
Yeah.
over here. We're going to have some built-in shelves. Right now it is used for storing paint and shoes.
The mudroom.
And over here we have the mudroom. We're going to have built-in cubbies here for the kids so that they can hang up their coats, kick off their shoes underneath, because that's what they're going to do. Over here we have this new nifty ADT lock.
Let me show them outside. I'm going to show them the coach light. So this is one of our coach lights outside. Every door has a coach light. Most doors have two. You can see right here, that's our garage light. Very exciting. I'm going to get a brighter bulb for that. And then nothing fancy out here, just a garage. Also, coming back to the kitchen, I know you might be looking at it and say, well, there's no hood in the kitchen. But in the island, we got a downdraft hood. All of our appliances are Bosch, and we got the Bosch downdraft. So I'm really excited to see how this thing works, because it's not going to obstruct the view overhead, but in the island itself, you push a button, and the exhaust panel comes up. When you're done, you push a button and it goes back down into the island, becoming flush with the top. So that's kind of pretty cool.
So while we're here, we picked the same color for the great room, kind of like this whole foyer, and dining room and kitchen, because this is kind of like all the open space, even upstairs in the kids' loft. And this color is a Benjamin Moore color. It's called gray tint, and you can actually really see it against the white trim. We wanted to have a little bit of color, nothing too dark, but just something so that it's not just white everywhere.
Yeah, and you can see they're still not done with the trim yet. They got to finish the ends and, of course, putty all the holes. This is our powder room, and they just delivered our vanity cabinets.
So we decided to go with a very dark, like navy blue, because a lot of what we have in the house is very light, and so we wanted to go with something more bold here in the powder room, and just have a little more fun with the finishes in here. So they have to install this yet, but this is our light fixture that we bought. So that's kind of going to go right here, and then you'll see the gold with the navy blue. We think it's going to look really nice. We're really excited to see everything put together.
Yep.
We wanted to have a little more fun with the colors in here.
You can see again up here, I'm really impressed with the craftsmanship of this corner. Again, it's not done yet. They got to putty the holes, but the way they jointed the corner here, that looks really good. And we have nothing big in here. This is just still our laundry room. Nothing happened in here. But it's important to note that the first floor laundry room is right beside the master wing. So what does that mean? So we don't have to run up to the second floor to do laundry. We also have a laundry room upstairs for the kids. So that's going to make it easier as we get older to do laundry right near our master suite. And also our pocket door here. This closes it off. It's a pocket door. to save us space on the other side, and we went with this design. We're very happy we went with this design because it just saves a lot of space. Oh, hi. Hey, man. You know, also, this is probably the first time everybody's seen the doors, too. So let me just talk about these doors real quick. That'll be fixed. I'm not going to use that one. So we went with an upgraded door. It costs an extra $35 per door, but we are so glad we did. These doors are more of like a 5-piece door, so to speak. But it has the top panel, it has the bottom panel, and then it has the frame going through. It's a much heavier door. The construction of it, in our opinion, is just more quality. I mean, it's a better quality. It's solid. It's just a superior door. I mean, for $35 a door extra, I think there is 26 doors in the house. It's well worth the upgrade to get that look. And on to our master bathroom, which is a dream come true.
And we got the cabinets for the master bathroom
Yep.
that were delivered.
And the cabinets came in for the master bath as well. I'll let Michelle talk about all the colors and why she picked out the colors here in a second. But just look at this tile. We wanted that shiny, beautiful tile, and they just knocked it out of the park. Why don't you tell them about the colors in here, honey?
Okay, so we went with a white tile with gray marbling, but this tile itself is porcelain, which is very, very durable, and it's easier to maintain than marble, which is why we picked it. And we also really wanted a nice, light, glossy look for the bathroom. The tile in the shower is the exact same tile that we have on the floor, except that it's just a different size to give it a little bit of...
Cut.
The tile in the shower is the same tile that's on the floor, but it's cut to a different size to give some distinction between the floor and the shower.
Yeah, we went with the 24 by 24 out here, and we went with a 12 by 24 in here. And this tile here, we are very excited about this tile. This actually is an accent tile for above the vanities. So that's going to go on this wall right here. And that's going to look beautiful with the sconces that we have shining up and down here. And our tile guy, who is absolutely amazing, he suggested that we use this also in the back of the niche. So we're going to put this running along the back here, about 12 inches high. And in here, we are going to put some LED lighting. Now we're going to we only want about a 12 or 13 inch wall niche right here for our bottles and such. So he's going to frame this, he's going to bring this down. We're going to run a strip of LED lighting underneath. So that lighting is just going to cascade down over this, and that's going to look beautiful. And this is going to be the shelf. He'll cut this, it's only going to hang over about a ½ inch. And this is going to be the bottom of the shelf. Again with the upgraded doors, and there's cardboard on the floor there, so we can't close it, but it is the double door.
So the vanities that we selected, they're a very light brown color. We wanted to add a third color in here so everything wasn't just white and gray. We wanted to keep the colors in here nice and light because we wanted this bathroom to feel very kind of calming and relaxing, almost zen-like. So we did introduce a third color, but we kept it light. This is my master closet. side with clothes, and then the other side with a dressing table and a mirror. And then I have these extra outlets here for hair tools.
My closet. Yep. And now the master bedroom. So we went with the Benjamin Moore Polar Ice in this room. And Michelle said, you know, let's get some silver. Let's get some silver in this room. So that fan, it is beautiful against these walls. I don't even know if this picture is going to do it justice, but that fan, the silver that's going to be in this room is going to look beautiful against these walls. And here we have the cabinet drawers for the master bathroom cabinets. And on Monday, again, Bruce is coming in with his guy, and they're going to put the gas fireplace over here with a direct vent out the side. All right. Shall we go up to the second floor? And now we're going to head up to the second floor. We have picked 2 wall sconces for here and for here up there. They should be installed by next week. Here we have Uno's. We're going to do carpet. All the second floor is going to be carpet. We decided to go with carpet for a couple of different reasons, but one of the reasons is there's a lot of echo in here right now. And once this carpet goes down, that's going to reduce that echo a lot. One of the things I'm most excited about, if you look right over here, on that windowsill is an outlet. It's a hidden outlet right there. And the switch is down there. It's down there on the wall. The switch is down there. So during Christmas time, if we want to hang wreaths or anything for parties, we want to come up here and hang them up, we can simply just plug it in right there, and we don't have cords running down the side of the wall. So any lights, any wreaths, anything we do up here around the holidays, it's going to look very clean, neat, and tidy. There is our second floor laundry. Thank you, honey. There you go. It's going to be a stacked washer and dryer. It's going to be a perfect size for the kids to do their own laundry. Got our LED lights. Little linen closet. By the way, these lights, they are LED lights. So when you take this light out of the ceiling, the light is built around the outside of that light. It's completely flat. It's about that flat. The whole thing is that flat. And it's just LED. It's going to save a lot in the future. We're going into bedroom number 2, but before we do, I just want to point out this trim work. I love that.
So this is Justin's bedroom, and they put his bathroom vanity in here with all the vanity drawers. That's the color that he picked out. It's a gray. It's got a soft close door, so that's very nice. Giselle's bedroom, and again, this is the color that she picked for her bathroom vanity.
We let all the kids pick their own vanity color and the style of the door. So that's why all the doors are a little different, and of course the colors are different.
We really wanted them to be a part of, like the house build and be able to participate in this whole process.
And because these are only 8-foot ceilings up here, we had to go with a low profile fan. So they're not hanging fans. There's nothing hanging from them or anything like that. And they're high too, so I can't even touch it right now. So, you know, the kids aren't jumping up and down and getting their hands caught in the fan. That is a little port hole to the attic.
So the Jack and Jill bathroom, this is the sliding door, pocket door. So she'll have her own vanity right in front.
This will go there.
And here's a shared shower and toilet.
And the other vanity right here. 2 private vanities, 1 bath. You can see with the pocket door, the sliding pocket door, it gives a lot of privacy. Safe space, those pocket doors. This is the color and door style that the kids picked on this side. Same fan. Back down to the great room. Let's take a trip down to the basement, shall we? Where are you going? That goes outside. But that's what our coach light looks like. So down here, this is our walkout basement, as you've seen on many of our other videos. We're so happy we went with this walkout basement. We went with a full height 9-foot ceilings down here, so in no way does this feel like a basement once we finish this out. It's going to be 9-foot tall ceilings. Of course, we're going to have soffits running, covering up all the ductwork. Our control panels over there. As Michelle said in one of our earlier videos, this is going to be a bar area, pool table, ping pong table. We've got our windows right here, and of course the full walkout right over there. Over on this side is going to be the 5th bedroom right here. We're going to come down and we're going to frame this out, and this is going to be another bathroom right here. This is the cabinet that Jacob picked out for down here. This is his vanity cabinet. This is a beautiful, that's a beautiful cabinet. But this cabinet is going to be in the bathroom over here, which has a door to it, which leads outside, because eventually we're going to put a pool in, and instead of having kids walking into the house with wet, drippy clothes, they can come right in through this door, use the bathroom right here, and right back out. So that's why we kind of put a door in the bathroom here in the basement. And of course, ADT came, Fort Knox. This is going to be the 6th bedroom over here. It's going to be our guest room. It's going to basically be framed from this pole, and it's going to almost run over to that pole there. So I believe that's 15 feet, and it's going to come out. They're going to rotate this tank 90 degrees clockwise to bring it on this side over here, because we need a hallway right here to access the 2 bedrooms. And plus there's going to be a door here to also access this utility closet that we had a hard time saying in some of the other videos. And of course we have a radiant floor heating in this closet as well. We're going to have an ADT alarm panel system. So this is going to be our whole board for our electronics, all sorted out there. Over here, as Michelle said before, this is our weight room. Put a little window up there to, keep the air circulating. But the weight room will run from here all the way over, basically between these 2 poles. Over here is going to be our theater room. And this past week, they just came down and they finished putting up the insulation down here to create that barrier between the basement and the 1st floor. However, we do have radiant floor heating as you saw in an earlier video, that runs all the way down here. It's not turned on yet. They got to come in and do their thing to turn that on. But once they do, it's going to cut the chill down here, and it's going to feel nice and toasty and warm. We're going to put up, obviously, we're going to put up insulation all on the walls, probably put a vapor barrier up, and that is our walkout basement. And for our heating and air conditioning units, we have 3 different sections. We have the great room, the second floor, and the master bedroom. So we have 3 zones. I don't know if you can see this floor plan or not, but if you come down the stairs, I'm standing right here. This is the closet, the utility closet. Come here, here's the bathroom, here's the 5th bedroom, here's the 6th bedroom, here's the gym, and here is the theater room. And all this over here, this is all just going to be for storage, because we're going to have plenty of storage down here, so if anything ever happens again, we'll never run out of toilet paper, never run out of Lysol, never run out of those necessities that you need in case something happens. This is going to be the little cupboard under the stairs. There's our sink, our farmhouse sink for the kitchen. Well, there you have it, folks. It's been quite a journey. As you can see, we're not quite there yet, but we're almost there. So every day we come out and we see progress, and we're just blessed. We're thankful. We're thankful that in the midst of all the chaos that's happening in this world right now, that we're going to have a place to call home very, very soon. So family and friends, we can't wait for you to come visit us. We love you, and we'll see you all soon.